Hello and welcome to Team Nutmeg's beta build presentation. My name is Matthew Wheeler, and let's take you through the haberdashery. There are two ways into the haberdashery, the upstairs and the downstairs. In this run-through, we're going to take you through the downstairs. Danger! Silent electrical water. Be careful, because it will hurt you if you stand in it too long. Looks like there's a couple of buttons over there in the far corner. Let's see about pressing those. Our message says this is the first or third in a series of buttons. In this run through, it's our first. And let's see what this button does. Push E to interact. Looks like it interacted. And our damage volume is done. We turned off the power. Way to go. There are a couple of collectibles down bottom, but we are going to move to the main floor. Looks to be a vault straight ahead. Let's see what mechanics we have there. Oh, wonder, wonder. A 3-lock system. And we have found one of 3 locks. Guess we'll have to look around for the other ones. This glass looks breakable. Let's use a block and smash through that to grab some collectibles. Nifty. And we have some broken glass. Oh, I spy another button on the cash register over there. Let's see what that does. Green means go. And a hidden door is revealed. And lo and behold, the second of 3 mechanical locks. So we've searched the basement and the main floor. Time to go upstairs. Oh, double checking? Yes, 2 of 3 mechanical locks done. Huzzah! And we find a living quarter. Let's see what's over in the fridge. Maybe something good's in there. Ooh, sliding fridge door. And what's cooking in the oven? More collectibles. There is the door, or excuse me, the window that we could have entered for the second way into the building. And we have a few more collectibles here. Oh, and I spy another button. Let's go ahead and press that and see what it brings us. Ooh, closet. And we have found the 3rd mechanical lock. So let's go back to the vault and see what we can find. Oh, vault door is now open. All the lights are good. And we have our treasure. Congratulations! One final button to get out of the haberdashery. And success! With that, I turn you over to my right-hand man, Corey Lyman.
Thanks, Corey, and welcome to the building in the woods. The mysterious force starts off by saying there's a weird stone behind the house to the left, and we start there to start our level. When you get up there, you will find that this is my main feature asset, and it tells you that the first of three keys can be found in the abandoned house. Now, your first objective is to find out how to get to the abandoned house, and it looks like there's an alley of boxes we can go through in order to find it. Once we make our way around the first corner, we will find some more boxes, including one that Chloe shot. And you can tell that there are some concrete boxes and some old wooden dated boxes. And we know that we're on our right path once we get our first collectible in the middle of the two buildings. These buildings are old and worn out. Got some grass, some fences showing it looks the exact way we should be going. And we come to the abandoned house on our right. It looks like we have to go up on the deck, so we are going to use the first of many jump pads. We get up and we realize we hit a checkpoint, and if you get close to the right wall, you get a message saying that RBGRB, which is the colors of the floor that are safe and in the right order. So as we jump through, we will get across safely, turn the corner, and find our first key, which completes our first objective. Now we will head out. And once we get back across the colors, we'll make our way to our next portion of the level, which is the toxic waste. But be careful, because if you hit the wrong floorboard, you'll start back by the key. Let's make our way. And we get through, and now we come to the toxic waste. Toxic waste has flooded through the area, leaving only little mounds to get across. Fortunately enough, we have jump pads. We'll use these jump pads to get to the left side first, which looks like it has our second use stone, which will lead us to our second objective. Once we get across, it looks like we have to jump over both of those, or we can crawl over the second one. And when we interact with this second use stone, it'll tell us about our second objective, which is we must find the second key ahead, which will be located in the center of the toxic lake. And behind those boxes, you will find a collectible. And we will make our way to the center and use our jump pad to do so safely. And we will get back to the middle and work our way to the right side of the map. As we come to the end of the jump pad part, you will notice a wooden plank sitting in the middle. Now you have two choices. You can either use the plank to walk across and jump upon the higher scale terrain, or you could take some damage and just run across it quickly. That's up to you to decide. Now you don't have to get the plank perfectly on the top. As long as you can get over a little bit and then jump across, you will be fine. Corey does it very well. We make our way across, and we see a mound in the center of the lake, which tells me that that must be where the second key is. It looks like we have two more jump pads to use to get across safely, because just like the waste, the lake will hurt you. We get up. Oh, but the jump pad shot him back. He was denied. And he scales up anyway. We get the second key, and a mysterious voice says that the third stone you will find is halfway through this depth of valley of waste. Here is where you will master the jump pads, because you have smaller spaces to jump to, and sometimes even farther spaces to jump between. If you do not land on the perfect spot of the jump pad, it will not shoot you how you think it would. And now we see our third stone, hidden back in this crevice behind some boxes. We will push those out of our way, and we will get our third clue to the final key. And it says that we must finish our way through the valley and find our key at the end. The point of these keys are once all three are collected, we will use them to open the building in the woods. Keys collected, and now we can head over to the woods, or the building in the woods. I apologize. Use jump pad to get over some broken trees in our way, and you see a door, the lever to the left of it. You will interact with it by pressing E, and this will open up the door. And we find ourselves another door with the same type lever. Press E once again, and you will be greeted through a hallway where you have two choices, left or right. Left will bring you to a collectible, while right will bring you to the rooftop, which is where we want to go to find our final collectible. Now, it looks like there's some metal bars in the way, so we will use these boxes to make a stand to get over there. As you can tell, this building hasn't been used in a while, which is why we have all rusty old metal walls. Now, once the boxes are broken through, we come to our next objective, which is getting through more toxic waste using loosely laid out wooden planks. Be careful on these wooden planks because they will move, they will bend, and they will try to throw you off. It's important on the last one to stay close to the wall, and you will make it through okay, and you will make your way up the stairs to find the map. You get to the roof, and notice that the map is sitting on a table where I will have to move it up a little bit to actually collect it, but for now we just jump on the table, and we will exit through the gate, and this is the transition point which will bring you to Tiffany Patterson's level. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Matt. I am Tiffany Patterson, and this is my level, Falling Memories. On the outside of the bunker is just basically what you're going to see inside the bunker. Just little details on the outside. You can take broken walls and move them in front of the turret so you won't get damage from them. You can press E on the keypad to adjust the mirrors. Once you get inside the bunker, the player must find scrap metal to craft a drill to get the power core out of the tank. The player must also remember to keep picking up the broken walls and placing them in front of the turret so the player will not get hit. Also, the player must find out which mirror inside of the bunker will actually open the door to exit. The player will not be able to even escape out of the bunker if the correct mirror is not hit. This bunker is pretty large, and the player might accidentally get lost or forget to find a mirror. There's no health packs, so the player must be very careful not to die. There is a few checkpoints the player will end up getting back to if the player does die. There is quite a few rooms in here, so the player will be having a lot to do. Looks like okay. Now the player can craft the head drill and get the power core from the tank. Once the player gets their power core, the player will find the last item, the bear claw that is in a hidden room. And as soon as the player gets it, the player can leave as long as he hits the right mirror. That will open the door. Now the player can leave out as soon as the door opens, and will take you to Natasha's level.
Thanks, Tiffy. Hey everyone, I'm Natasha Malk, and welcome to Nightmare Fair. Press E on the button to open the gate, and let's get this started. Yay! Alright, pretty fountain. Okay, there are several items hidden throughout this area. We're going to start by getting these boxes out of the way, and it's always fun to blast them into outer space with the Gravnol. And we'll take a second to adore the beautiful carousel. Yay! There is a fuse box on the other side of the carousel. We need to find the fuse that's missing in order to open the door to the flooded tunnel and advance through the level. The fuse just happens to be hidden in a very... what's the word? Well, it is fun, but also not so fun. Mirror maze! Yay! Who doesn't like mirror mazes, right? I can hear Corey mumbling under his breath at me as he plays through this right now. Oh yes, I forgot. I'm sorry. It's dark in the mirror maze, so the player will need to use their flashlight. I have some pink. I need to fix my materials for my mirror frames. Oh, look, the button! Corey already made it through to the end while I was talking. Yay, there's our fuse! Grab it! Let's go activate the fuse box. All right, press E, and let's see if we can get in. Yay, we can get into the flooded tunnel now. The water is toxic, so be careful. These boxes are maneuverable with the Gravnol. That's a health pack that I need to fix. There's also a broken down cotton candy stand. The object of this level is to find all of the missing pieces so that we'll be able to successfully make cotton candy anytime we want. All right, and there's the exit door that is out of whack. All right, so on behalf of Team Nutmeg, thank you for taking the time to watch as we walk through our level with everyone, and I hope that y'all enjoyed.